Hey, so welcome to my channel, Matt Reily, Home Sweet Abilene. This is my website, homesweetabilene.com. I've been working on my background, what I'm actually going to talk about, trying to get these videos a little bit less cringy, because I want to do more of them. And so this property that we're looking at today, as we look at my website, done 200 plus listings in the Abilene area, as well as Houston, Dallas, surrounding areas, surrounding states, whatever. There's my contact information down there for you to get a hold of me if you want me to visit any of these properties that you know of in Abilene, whether they're listed or not listed. We can get a drone up in just about all areas of town. There are 2 airports, so you got to be a little bit some places you can't get it off the ground at all, but you can definitely responsibly fly it in most of the places in town if you keep it low and follow the guidelines. So I can definitely get out and get a drone, and if you can get in contact or we get access to the building or to the property and take traditional land-based photos, interior photos, I am available to do that for you as well, and we can keep those private. If you got a request just a random request that you just want to see it, maybe I'll do it here on YouTube and just keep it public for everybody. Hopefully I get some private interest and people would like to pay for my services, is what I'm hoping. So this property, 1, 2, 3, 4 bedroom apartments and homes. So actually some of these homes might actually rent the entire unit might be a home. So it's going to take a lot of investigation here. This is a pretty much a good listing for LoopNet in the area. There's actually some interior photos. Usually it's just like a Google Maps and an outline of the property, and that's about it. Then you know some people do like a little brochure or whatever, and a little bit of information about the area or whatever, some statistics. But usually properties, I feel, are pretty well underrepresented on these particular sites. Like, you're investing $7.3 million. I would expect more than what's here, but might be wrong. So here we go. Let's take a closer look at this property. From the drone footage that I took of it, I am roughly familiar with this area. I live pretty close over here, and I have relatives that live close. And South 7th is pretty heavily traveled road right there. Goes all the way across town from Treadaway. I think it starts at Treadaway. Does South 7th go? It does go quite all the way across town out to Dyess Air Force Base, so it's pretty well traveled. I doubt you would, if you lived here, that you really, unless you know somebody in these homes, you probably wouldn't drive through here, and you probably don't have a real good idea of the scale of this property, or even that it's all owned. I guess they all look similar, so you would assume they're all owned and operated by the same. But really, from the ground level, the scale of this, I was very surprised. It was very interesting to see the footage and see it from the sky. A lot of different types of property. I assumed it was some sort of state living place. It looks somewhat similar to other state living boys' homes, kind of that style of living out here in West Texas. So that's just kind of what I assumed it is. These streets right here may or may not be publicly maintained. This might be privately maintained, which gives you some kind of cool options. I think you could gate this community. This could become a gated community, and these streets could be gated, and that would be interesting. You can see there is some work, some maintenance going on. I'm not exactly sure. Definitely need some roofs. But look at all these open spaces, swimming pool possibilities, laundromat, on-site laundromat. Like there's all kinds of ways that you could make, if you solidified this as a community and brought the property up as a community, like vending machines, a clubhouse, turn some of these properties, I mean, you could do like a little soccer field almost or something, you know, like whatever, you know, something to make it better, fence it, gated community. This area I mean, everybody in this area would love to see this property improve, and it would be a sign of the times in Abilene and would really redirect, really show that Abilene's moving in a new direction. These apartments up here, I don't know if they were once owned by the same people. I guess they somewhat match or something. I don't know. It's possible. Probably not, though. And I'm almost positive it's not included in this listing. But there's no real way to know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's just these homes. But they need to be revamped as well. These businesses would probably improve, and I think that the businesses actually do okay over here because they do get business, but just the parking lots are terrible. Looks like they need new roofs, and like they need a facelift for sure. But the community would definitely support this area improving. Really nice houses to the south, and the other areas surrounding are up and coming, getting flips, lots of flips, working class, you know, nice neighborhoods, older homes, but there is improvements happening for sure. Great location, definitely for the base, and pretty much access to 84, the loop, Abilene's little loop here. You can see the interstate right there on the horizon over here. Train tracks north and south first, running east and west into downtown. I mean, the traffic here in Abilene, if you don't know, you can get pretty much anywhere in 20 minutes. Got ECU up there on the, not really close to the universities, any of the universities. This wouldn't really be a play on the universities. Possibly McMurray, but it is pretty far. I wouldn't necessarily see there's some siding issues. Some of these might just need to be torn down. I don't know. Maybe that was a laundromat right there. Not sure. Got the office right here. See, you can see some construction vehicles, some guys doing work. Some fences, random fences in the property. It's pretty crazy for an apartment complex to allow people to build their own fences, but it looks like this place has. Just needs to be cleaned up, just like some authority on the property. I don't know if these tenants are going to be open to that sort of a change, or you're just going to be looking to keep the ones that want to stay and replace the ones that don't. Vehicles do park on the grass. I think I don't know if there's any ordinance in Abilene. I know other cities that you have to be on a slab or you can get ticketed. I don't think that's the case in Abilene because it's a pretty common practice for people to park their cars, car projects, motorcycle projects, boats, just about anything on their lawn. Welcome to Texas. But this is a great opportunity. I don't even know. You definitely have to have a vision for it. The open spaces, 2 swimming pools. Just put some swimming pools on there, and then sell concessions at the swimming pools. You could really, there's definitely some opportunities with this property, and a lot of units. So I thought I would show that. That's like the most interesting commercial property that I see in Abilene, other than 1 or 2 more that I'm going to get videos for. Hopefully today, if I can figure out how to do these videos in a way that I can stand watching them and you can stand watching them. But homesweetabilene.com, check it out. I redo my website all the time. I'm just trying to keep it simple these days. Contact information, let me know. I will investigate for you. Be some boots on the ground for you in whatever capacity that I can be. Look forward to hearing you. Put comments below, like and subscribe.